everybody. Good morning to you. How are you? So, I got up very early because I wanted to get started with my day and I redid the intro. I tweaked it a little bit. I noticed a major mistake in the last intro. One of the clips that I used, I didn't pull it out all the way to where it was on the borders. I didn't like that. So I'm like, I got to redo that. So I got on Canva, which is the program that I use to make intros and outros and thumbnails and such. And I just redid it. So I hope it looks all right now. And I just found out today that the orders that I ordered 3 weeks ago for the tarot cards and such, it'll be showing up in a couple of days. So I'm going to spend some time today making an intro for the tarot videos that I plan to do. I'm going to be doing reviews of different tarot cards, showing them off to you guys, explaining how they feel to me. Also doing reviews on oracle decks because oracle decks are really great to use in tandem with other regular tarot decks. Oracle decks give more like pointed answers. Tarot readings just give really broad answers. Oracle cards, they can give more direct answers to what you're looking for. So I'm going to be just getting things in the works. So when the shipments show up, I can just start doing stuff for the tarot channel. But I was up last night and I did some reacts to Shantal's videos. I chose the shorter ones because I knew that the lives would go on a lot longer. So today is all about catching up to the lives that Shantal did while she was doing the camping bees. As a matter of fact, the live that I'm doing right now that I'm reacting to is called Desert Camping Bees. So this Desert Camping Bees, it was supposed to be all about her and Salah and her just trying her hardest to project this idea, this image of she and Salah really are a couple. He really does love her. And we're going to do something romantic together on our anniversary. But from everything I've seen, it was anything but romantic. It looked very cringeworthy. There was a lot of unwanted touching and kissing going on. Shantal putting her hands all over Salah at every given opportunity, pretending to get stuck on the child's merry-go-round so that he would have to grab onto her. It was really pathetic. And Shantal, can I just say, as a woman, to you, another woman, if you have to work that hard to get your man or the man you want to be with to touch you, he really doesn't want to touch you. He's really not that into you. And trying to force your way into a man's life and force him to give affection, it's not the real thing. And maybe you're operating under the thought of, if I just hang around long enough, I can wear him down and he will just surrender and give me what I want. If that is where your mind is, you're just going for, I'm going to wear him down so that he gives me what I want, that he'll just surrender to me the way that Pete's did. It's not going to work in this case. No matter what you do, no matter how much money you spend on Salah, no matter how much you hang around, he's just not that into you. As a matter of fact, he's not into you at all. He doesn't find you attractive. The body language screams that every single time the two of you are around each other. He does his best to stay away from you. When you get close to him, he gets awkward and nervous. That is not the body language of somebody who's into another person. Because if he was really into you, he'd be really into you. And please don't give me the excuse of we're in Kuwait and we can't do PDA. I'm sure he could and would do a lot more PDA with you. That's allowed if he was into you. But he's not. He's certainly not. And it was no more evident than in the live you did and the videos you did. I mean, it was all over the place. You're trying to force this man to be romantic with you. The romance was not there. What was there was a bunch of misery. You were miserable. So was he. And you know what? I'm here for it. I am here for your misery. And if you want to know why, it's not because I'm a hateful person. I am here to watch you deal with the consequences of your own bad choices. You chose to go to Kuwait knowing that the man that was on the other side of the ocean was not into you, not attracted to you. You chose to go over there anyway. You chose to give up all that you had in Canada for this man, knowing that he wasn't into you. You chose to do that. That was your choice. And you chose to stay with him for more than 2 years and suffer and be in misery. Again, another choice. So all the suffering and all the pain that you're going through is a result of the choices that you have made. So I'm just here to witness the other side of your choices. The side of you made the choice, now you have to deal with what comes with the choice. I'm just an observer. I'm not in the pasture with you. I am standing outside the pasture beside the fence with my notebook and my pencil, just taking notes, just watching everything go down. And so that's just what I'm here for. And I'm here to give my opinions. And that's it. And that's all. And that's the end of the story. So how about, y'all, we get into the Twitter stuff? There's not a whole lot to go after. I mean, I've been keeping up with the Twitter stuff pretty good. But let me just go ahead and switch over. And we'll do the Twitter stuff first. And let's see. Okay. Let me just share the screen. Perfect. Okay. So for anybody who's in my audience, a viewer, if you happen to be on Twitter X and you would like to follow me on Twitter X, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. Whenever I do a live or a video, I post about it on Twitter because sometimes YouTube, they just don't do their job correctly. What do we pay you for, YouTube? Why are you taking 30% of my money? You can't even send out notifications like you're supposed to. But for those of you that are on Twitter, if you want to keep on top of things, that's where I'm at. And I post about what I do when I do it on YouTube. So let's start here with a post from the original Sugarfoot Pondu Cook. I love the name already. Sugarfoot Pondu says, WTF Shantal, did you draw a widow's peak on your head to convince us you're not bald? I don't know if she's bald, but I do know one thing about Shantal. We have the same hair type. And it's just a thing. All right. Look, y'all can see my hair. What is this? I've got very fine, thin hair. So does she. So does she. I mean, paintbrushes have more hair than what I got on my head. But she's got very fine, thin hair. She's tried to tell people that her hair is nice and luscious and thick. Rule number 1, Shantal lies. So did she draw a widow's peak on her forehead? I don't know why she would. Isn't she supposed to be covering up her hair? So if you're wearing a cap and a hijab to cover your hair, why would you draw a widow's peak? Isn't that kind of showing off your hairline? Isn't that haram? Hey, I'm just asking questions. Okay, so next post is from Fondue Pondu saying, Foodie Beauty, Shantal, you want to talk about French fry girl's sex life, but she can close her legs and sit up like a human. Can you? Splayed out like my 600-pound life. Yeah, so Shantal was in the desert for 2 days. And even though she should be focusing on Salah, she yelled and screamed to get personal time with Salah. There was supposed to be other people that were going to show up at the campsite. But I think Shantal, that bothered her because maybe she was afraid that she would not get all of the attention or the attention would be pulled away from her. She was really trying hard to create this "it's just the two of us" situation. So maybe she said something about the other people and the other people didn't show up. It would kind of track with the fact that other people were supposed to show up because the campsite that they were at, it's really meant for a large group. There are several tents. There's like a play area for the kids. There was a big barbecue pit area. It wasn't really looking like a place just for couples. It looked like a place you would go to if you had a big celebration or a party of sorts, or a get together with family and friends. So she's supposed to be doing this romantic thing with Salah. And yet, while she's there, she's going to live stream on YouTube and involve other people in her business. And while she's there, she's going to go off on Frenchie. Even though she doesn't have to, she can choose just to have a private moment with Salah, whatever that may go. But this is what she posted. So here's Foodie showing a picture of FFG and saying all of this. She said, so I was watching Yo Mama and encountered quite a jump scare. Ma'am, how are you going to criticize anyone's sex life when there's no way in heck you have one yourself? I mean, this picture alone could sterilize a man. Poor lumberjack. Shantal, you're creepy. Why are you so concerned about what Frenchie does in her own bedroom? That is so creepy. You're a woman. Why are you concerned about what another woman does with anybody? I mean, just why? Why? And speaking of sex life, weren't you the one that repeatedly you have bragged about being a starfish queen, a pillow princess? You do realize, ma'am, that you are bragging about being a dead lay, because that's essentially what starfishing is. You're a dead lay. You're bragging about doing nothing in the bedroom, nothing exciting at all. But I think at this point, the starfish life has been upgraded to jellyfish. So it's even worse. But you're attacking Frenchie and saying she doesn't have a sex life. Not really a concern of yours. Not really one of concern for you. Girl, you're weird. You're just really, really weird. You're supposed to be on your little get together with Salah, and you're still focusing on Frenchie. Tell me she's got a room in your head without telling me she's got a room in your head. She's got a free room and board in your head without her even actually wanting to be there. You put her there. And let's talk about this picture. Can we talk about it? Can we have a discussion? Can y'all bring up a cup of tea? Because we're going to talk all about this. So there they are in the air-conditioned shed, because, of course, there has to be an air-conditioned shed for Shantal. And there's Salah sitting there. Look where he is and look where she's at. They're a couple. They're not even sitting close together. He's on the other side of the couch. That body language is so telling. He's nowhere close to her. He's not even looking at her. He's looking at the camera like, dang, I look good. You know, like he's doing the strike a pose thing. And she's on the other side of the couch with her dirty, nasty, stinky, sweaty feet pointed at him. I can't even begin to tell you how gross that is. You know. And you know, she didn't wash her doggone feet before she put her dirty, nasty foot on the couch. That's just rude manners. I know it's a campsite, but it's other people's furniture. And you're going to put your dirty, nasty foot on somebody else's furniture. You're going to prop it up. You can't put your legs together, Shantal. You're trying to tell all of us that you're a trad wife and you're so demure. And yet you're going to put your feet up, your dirty, nasty, smelly feet next to Salah. Girl, that's just gross. No wonder he's sitting all the way back from you. If your feet stink, imagine what the rest of you smells like after a hot day. Speaking of hot day, y'all, in the live we're about to go through, Shantal says that when she and Salah went out there, it was 40 degrees Celsius. Now, I'm over here in the U.S. and we are familiar with Fahrenheit. I was wondering, what is 40 degrees Celsius? Well, 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit is 104 degrees. Heck no. Okay? Heck no. Heck no. I used to live in an apartment in Long Beach. Didn't have an AC unit at the time. In August, it would get that hot in my house. When it gets that hot, you can't even think. You literally can't think. You can't move. You're sweating all over the place. You can go take a cold shower. 5 minutes later, you're sweating again. It's miserable. And I'm smaller than Shantal. And I would wear light clothing. And here she is, all wrapped up like a burrito. Can you imagine how hot she is? And Salah scheduled this camping bees knowing it's that hot outside, knowing she's going to be miserable. Nobody could tell me he did not do that out of spite. He did that completely out of spite. This felt like such a middle finger move on his part. It did. Okay, so your mom's emotional support says, Shantal, tell us again that you weigh less now than 2 years ago. I call bull crap. So, okay, let's compare the pictures. Let's compare the picture on the left to the picture on the right. So this is a previous picture of Shantal. And yeah, she looks smaller. She looks smaller. She looks a lot bigger now. Shantal, can you explain this, please? Can you explain all of this? How do we go from here, right here? Okay, you can see yourself, right? Okay, to here. Are you gonna seriously gonna try to tell all of us that we're crazy? That you didn't gain a bunch of weight? Girl, you know you did. You gained at least 100 pounds when you've been over in Kuwait, maybe even 2. You've gained so much weight over in Kuwait, so much. And it's affected you in so many ways. Fondue Pondu says, not Foodie Beauty, the documented animal blanker being fed bull crap about Frenchie's dog care. TikTok, Spike Cat should be getting fixed this Friday. I hope so. I really hope so. So here's an interesting question. When Shantal did the Q&A thing, somebody asked, has Julia been spayed yet? And Shantal put this reply and then deleted it. She said, can you kiss my butt? See, this is what I'm talking about. She went to her Beezers and said, I need content. So let's do a Q&A. Ask me anything you want. Somebody in her audience, Teaspoon Retro, says, has Julia been spayed yet? They didn't word the question in any way rude. They just said, has Julia been spayed yet? Her reply is, can you kiss my butt? Why are you replying like that? There's 100 ways you could have answered that question nicely. You could have said, no, she hasn't been spayed yet, but we are going to spay her as soon as we get back. That would have been better. Shantal, there's an old saying. Maybe because your parents failed you, you didn't get brought up right. There's an old saying. If you don't know it, let me tell it to you. You get more flies with honey than with vinegar. You ever heard that? You get more flies with honey than with vinegar. Being nice goes a long way. Being rude is quite expensive, especially for someone like you, that you're on social media and you depend on people watching your videos, buying your memberships, and doing the super chats to make money. The more rude you are, the more it's costing you. Rudeness is expensive. I'm sure it's cost you a lot, to the point where now you're begging for sponsorships as if somebody's going to sponsor you given your image. But yeah, like, this is an example of her rudeness. This is how she was answering people in the comments. Florida Salt and Sass, hey Florida Salt and Sass, says, for someone that supposedly had 2 days of romantic pampering and intimacy, she's mad as a hornet. What's wrong, Foodie? Warped Weenie didn't get it done. Your community post is big mad there. Yeah, you're supposed to be on your personal time with Salah and you're acting like a biatch. Why not just click off of YouTube for 48 hours? It'll be there when you get back. You yell and scream about personal time with Salah, and then you go on your personal time and it's not personal. You invite the whole audience into your personal time. You can't just be Shantal for 48 hours. You're always stuck in Foodie Beauty mode. You're stuck in your online persona and you won't get out of it. Shantal, I know you like to talk in terms of the theatrical. You like to say, this is my story. and you're writing it as you go. You said, this is my story, right? And anybody that's involved in the story, they are paid for actors. They come and go as they please or as you please. But guess what? Even the most real professional actors and actresses in the world, it doesn't matter if they're doing a TV show or a movie or on stage, whatever part they're playing, as soon as that time is over, they go backstage, they put on their street clothes, and they go out into the real world and they are their real selves. They don't stay in character for one part all the time. No, that's what you do. That's where you get it messed up. Because you don't, like have boundaries about real life and YouTube life. For you, it's all blurred together, all mixed together. And you need to get it together. All right, so that's it for the catch up on all the YouTube stuff. I'm sorry, YouTube stuff. Duh. I got too much going on right now. All right, so let me just get out of here. What else we got? Okay, let's show this really quick because knowing Shantal, she's going to get rid of it. And, receipts. We like receipts here. Okay, so just for context, knowing that Chantal's going to get rid of this because she does have a history of anything she posts that's harmful that could get reported, she'll get rid of it. So this is what she did while she was doing the camping bees. This was one day ago, saying there are plenty of ugly pics of you online. Yeah, but you missed the point. I'm not the one with the hate channel with thousands of videos making fun of this moron's looks, am I? Yeah, but you do make fun of her looks. You call her an egg on legs. My point is, how in the F are you going to come for someone's looks or sex life, body, etc., when you literally look like the villain from Pee-wee's Big Adventure? You and Frenchie go back and forth with the way you look. But, Chantal, you went really low. You talked about her mother, her deceased mother, who, beautiful woman, Frenchie. Your mother, she was giving me Jackie O vibes. And Jackie O is an icon. The classic beauty. Gorgeous. You came for Frenchie's mother. Her deceased mother, Chantal. I mean, you did that. You chose to do that. So, the door is open for her to say anything she wants to you. And it would be deserved. You understand? You went that low, so you got to deal with the consequences, ma'am. You just do. So I want to show that post because knowing Chantal, in a day or two, she'll get rid of it. So how about we just go on to the camping bees? We'll just get into it. And I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. And if it gets boring, we'll skip ahead. You know how we do it here. I don't want to fall asleep. I got stuff to do today. I got intros to make. I got to make stuff for the tarot channel. I'm getting that all set up. So, hey, time is valuable. I'm not going to waste more than I have to on this one. So let's just do this, shall we?
Hey, Kristen. It was really hot. Breezeth, Cammy. Yeah, I'm very...
And I'm looking at the views here. Okay, let's take note of a few things. She posted this live not on the couples channel, but on her main channel. She has over 100,000 subscribers to her channel. And this was posted one day ago. It's at 8.9K views. For Fraudy, that is bad. That's really, really bad. That's really bad. And she should have at least 15K views. I mean, it's something different. She and Salah are out in the desert. It's supposed to be romantic. It's different content. So where did she go wrong? I'll tell you where you went wrong, Chantal. It wasn't the fault of where you are. You're in a different setting. The fault lies in the fact that you and Salah have no chemistry. There's no rapport with the two of you. You guys aren't bouncing things off of each other, and it flows. It's conversation does not come easy between the two of you, even despite the fact that you guys have known each other and talked to each other for 2 or 3 years. It's still as awkward as it ever was. Like, there's nothing for people to get excited over or interested over. And you did the Q&A where you're being a rude biatch to people. Why should they watch you? Ma'am, let me give you a reality check before we get started with all this nonsense. Understand that YouTube, there's plenty of channels out there. Not just react channels. There's paranormal. There's DIY. There's coffee channels for those who love coffee. Anything you want to know, need to know, want to learn about is on YouTube. That's why I love YouTube. For those of us that you're interested in something, art, different places, cuisine, culture, language, it's on YouTube. If you're someone and you want to learn a new language, no matter what it is, guarantee you'll find videos on teaching you how to speak the language, at least to a conversational degree, on YouTube. You could take language lessons for free. You want to learn a new skill, you can do that for free. I love that. I love that information is being shared and people can learn on YouTube. There's all kinds of educational, entertaining stuff. And if people are not happy with you, and it's real easy not to be happy with you because you don't even try anymore, all they got to do is right-click over to the next channel on the recommended and be done with you. You are not doing what you need to do to secure your place on YouTube and keep making income, because if you stop making income, guess what? Natter and Salah will both say, bye. I'm not getting what I need out of this. I can go on to other people. Your world is sitting like an upside down pyramid with one tiny little point at the bottom holding everything else up. And that teeny tiny point is the money you make. But if that teeny tiny point goes away, the rest falls down. You got no game plan. You got no plan B. You got no backup. You got nothing. And yet you don't recognize that, to the point where you're going to be nice to people. It's like you're really trying to tank your channel. Hey, your channel, do what you want. But the potential was there. We're out in the desert. If you and Salah had some kind of synergy between the two of you, it would have worked, and it would have worked fine. Yes, the setting is a little bit rough, but hey, you can flip that on its head. You can flip the script on that and say, make a video or a live saying, what can we do out here? How can we make this fun? Let's make it funny. Let's make it as fun as we possibly can for each other as well as our audience. You didn't even try. All you did was complain and sweat and gripe. Another missed opportunity, just like the missed opportunity in Cuba, just like the 2 missed opportunities in Thailand, and all the missed opportunities in Kuwait. It seems like no matter where you go, missed opportunities all over the place. But I'm going to get off my soapbox and let her talk.
Very tired.
Thank you, Brisa.
Thank you. Thanks, Breezes. I didn't see you say happy. We're kind of both really tired.
She said happy anniversary.
Oh. Thanks, Hidden. Shrimp. Yeah, Lizzie. 40 Celsius. YouTube lover. Strawberries. I know. Hi, Larry. Thanks, Justine.
Joan of Fork says this looks like a hostage video. I'm not laughing at hostage videos. I'm laughing at a comparison because it's just the setting, the backdrop. They're not wrong. It doesn't look very inviting. If I were not someone that I'm reacting to Shantal, if I didn't know her from a hole in the ground, and let's just say I'm on YouTube bouncing around and I come across her live, I would not get the impression that there was anything interesting going on here and I should stay and keep watching. I mean, this does not look like much fun to me. Not at all. The background doesn't look fun. She looks miserable. She looks hot. It looks like a ball of misery.
Sweet guys, my lens was dirty. Rastana, like how I got stuck. Yeah, it was inspiring.
Oh, word of warning. I just heard it in the background. I forgot. Salah is smoking the shisha. Hopefully he's going to be far enough away from the microphone where it won't be too much of a problem. But if you guys hear it, sorry. That's him. That's not me.
No, it's just us. We're just the two of us. We're here for 2 nights, and we were supposed.
Lord, I'm looking at her outfit. If it's 104 degrees out there, she's got the head covering on, then she's got the hijab on top of that. And what is she wearing for 104 degrees? Dude, she's wearing a literal sweater. Why? Why would you do that?
Supposed to have company tonight, but we decided to just keep it for us for now, because
No. Like, let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth, Foodie. It wasn't we decided. It was you decided. You decided. You did. Because you're a narcissist. Because you're trying to force some kind of romantic time with Salah. Maybe you thought this trip that it would actually happen if the focus was entirely upon you. I'm sure Salah would have loved to have other people there. But you're like, if there's other people here, it's not entirely about me. And I'm not going to have that. It's my anniversary. I want all the attention. So you probably turned it down. I mean, from the looks of it, he rented the campground on the basis there'd be other people there. It doesn't look like a just you and me situation. It looks like a place where there's supposed to be other people, more than just 2. So you're a little jealous, insecure, wanting all the attention self. You said, no, I don't want another couple here. Nah. Maybe you were afraid of having another couple there. And if they were a couple, you would feel like crap watching the 2 of them. If they were really in love, you would have to watch 2 people who are really in love and how they interact. And it might bring home the fact that you are in a fake marriage. Like, you can see the stark difference between real love and YouTube on camera love. And maybe it would have bothered you. I don't know. But you wanted all the attention. And you're like, I'm going to force this contact with Salah. I'm going to force this love. You're a forcer. You like to force your way into things. It's not how you get real love. That is so not it.
we're just kind of tired and, just relaxing together anyways. Next time we go camping, we'll be like with friends and family and stuff.
It's never going to happen. It's never going to. Look at that face. I love that face. That's a great face. You know what? I like that face so much. Can I tell you something, Shantal? Look, I love the fact that you're so expressive. I do. I love it. I'm into photography. I'm just going to let you know right now. I love photography. I like taking pictures. I've got a camera. I'm going to fix it up and I'm going to start doing photography because it's a passion of mine. But I love the fact that you're so photogenic. It makes for great thumbnails. So thank you. Thumbs up to that. So you're miserable. You are so miserable. You're not going to do this again. You're not.
That food looks incredible. Chef King Beezer. Yeah, it was.
I'm the one who prepared it, the Queen Pizza.
Thanks, babe.
Where is he? I'm listening to his voice. And the sounds of his voice, he's not even sitting directly next to her. He must be sitting on like a couch on the other side. He sounds more further away.
Miss Chad, thank you. Thanks.
I'm actually thankful for that. Thank you, Salah, for sitting further away. First of all, we don't want to hear you. Secondly, we don't want to hear the shisha. Thank you for being polite and sitting further away while you're smoking the shisha. I appreciate that.
Miss Chad, I saw your video. It was so funny. I haven't seen any camels, but there's some in the desert somewhere.
She called me DJ Salah.
Oh, God, he got closer. Why? Go back where you were.
DJ Salah, yeah. No, we can't see the stars because there's like lights on all the time.
What? Did she just say that? We can't see the stars because the lights are on all the time. What do the lights have to do with the stars in the sky? Stars are up there. Okay, look up, Shantal. The lights are around you, but look up. The stars are in the sky above your head. Is the problem because you can't, do your head up? And even if you can't, the stars are way above your head. You can look off in the distance and see the stars. I can't figure her out.
But even then, I don't think. Yeah,
There is one.
we saw one.
Yeah.
There's one star. But no, it's not like
two.
Two stars. It's just us here, yeah. We're gonna be going home in the morning.
2 stars, me and you.
Aw. Yeah, true. That's right, babe. There's no mosquitoes.
Another tell that you know that they're not really involved. If they were really involved, if you were really the husband, knowing how sensitive she is to heat, knowing how she wants to always stay comfortable, he wouldn't have booked this camping site in the first place. Because if you're a husband and you know your wife, you know what they like and what they hate, why would you do this? Secondly, let's just say, for devil's argument, that you're a husband and you're not aware of your wife's needs. So you go out to the campsite and you're both sweating and hot and miserable. And if you're a husband and you see your wife and she is not having a good time, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think should happen? If you're a husband and it's supposed to be your anniversary and you care about your wife, wouldn't you look at your wife and go, you know what? Let's just call it a wrap. Let's just pack everything back into the car right now and let's make the drive back. It'll be nice and cool on the way back and it won't be so hot and the traffic won't be bad. Let's just get out of here. Let's just go home. We can make the drive back there and let's just go home. Why stay and be miserable? Just call it a wrap and go. But no, they stayed until the morning when it's going to be hot on the drive back.
It's like cold. Second night tonight. The day is really hot. Hey, Pia. Hello. Small potato. No, really? Strawberries? No way.
I'm smaller than Shantal. And if somebody suggests the idea to go camping, it's 104 degrees outside. You know what I would say? Nope. No, thank you. I'll wait. I'll wait till another time. That does not sound fun. I would pass on that.
Yeah. That's too bad. Hey, Amber Chick. Yeah, there's other campgrounds around, so I don't know. So we were here yesterday, today. We're going to be leaving tomorrow.
And you have to know they've 48 hours together in the desert. You got to know they're both bored out of their mind. Bored. Because what is there to do out in the desert when it's that hot? You can't do anything except sit inside that little shed with the air conditioning and wait for the sun to go down. Like, there's no activities planned. There's no way to pass the time and make it fun. So they've just been willfully sitting out there being miserable. And I'm sure Salah wanted a while ago to say, Chantal, let's just go home. But maybe he was afraid because she was too busy trying to force romance onto him. And maybe if he suggested the idea of him just packing up and leaving, she would have threw a fit. And she wasn't going to be the person to go, hey, you know what? Let's just go. She's not that smart. She's not that sensible to say, this was a wrap. This is stupid. Let's go back. She's standing on her pride.
They're not coming after all, Christine. We decided this trip to just be for us, and then, yeah. So, and it's tiring.
So let me get this straight. They're supposed to be a married couple. This is their wedding anniversary. He's aware of her preferences, what she likes, what she hates. He's supposed to be working and making money, right? Mr. Successful perfume beezer spray tycoon. And this was the best he could do? Couldn't take her out to a restaurant or a nice hotel and stay the night for 2 nights? I don't know how much he spent renting this campground area, but she would have been happier staying in a hotel. Or maybe he chose the campground on purpose because he didn't want to invite any inkling in her mind of anything that looks like intimacy, so to make sure it did not happen or her mind wouldn't go there. He chose the campground because he knew the heat would drain her. It would make her tired. It would make her miserable, and her mind would not be on sexy time. Maybe that's it. But he's supposed to be a successful guy with lots of money. And this is what he does for the anniversary. Couldn't even make it romantic. You know, like put rose petals on the sand or something and buy her roses or get her a nice outfit. Not just going to take her out to the middle of the desert and there's nothing romantic about it.
Camping, you know? Hey, babe? I feel like, I don't know.
Exhausting here.
Hey, Eclipse. But it's still worth it. It's nice. It's just like it's almost midnight and we've been up early because, you know, hey, Ninth.
Of course, when you change the routine, the atmosphere, the vibes,
Yeah.
enjoying your time, being in like quiet and peace, of course, it's quite amazing.
Exactly.
So Larry Mondello says, why is it tiring? Camping is supposed to be relaxing. Yeah, it's supposed to be. But we're talking about Shantal. It's extremely hot outside. She's wrapped up like a burrito with multiple layers, which is going to make her sweat, which is going to dehydrate her. Like she is miserable. And extreme heat it'll make you tired. You can't even think. It's too hot to sleep. You can't relax. That's why she's tired.
Hey,
Also, it's
Ghostface.
healthy.
Exactly. Hey, Teardrop. I missed all you guys. Jeez.
Welcome all, guys. Welcome all.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, Amber Chick, really? Like, how cold? Hey, Belle. Why is it tiring? It's like when you go on vacation, it's supposed to be relaxing, but you have to there's always stuff to do, you know? Hey, Nikki. I don't know. It's like a really big campsite and just lugging things from one tent to another, depending where we go, and, preparing the barbecue, barbecuing, cleaning up, stuff like that, So, yeah, just like mending the kitchen, but it's clean now. I just have to pack up everything.
Yeah, and each tent has something special in it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand what she's complaining about. Because regular camping, if you're not doing the glamping thing, you would have to find a site and set up a tent, which is a process, and then put everything in the tent And then when you're done camping, you got to break down the tent, unless you brought a camper or something. But all they did was just show up with a couple of coolers of food and drinks. And when they leave, they're not having to break down tents or equipment. They just got to carry out a couple of coolers, which will probably be empty. So like she's acting like she had to set up all the tents and do all the work, and she didn't do nothing.
Moving here and there,
Yeah.
confusing sometimes.
Yeah, true. Thanks, Teardrop. We see.
Like, how hard is it after you're done camping to get a couple of coolers and put them in your car and then leave? It's not that difficult.
Yeah, the moon. There's like a slice of it. It's not a full moon right now. There's like a lit up volleyball tent, but we bought a soccer ball, not a volleyball. And I'm just like not the athletic type, so I don't even know why.
You know what? That's not even an excuse. So what? It's not a volleyball. You can use a soccer ball like a volleyball if that's all you got. Just improvise, Shantal, adapt. Make it something fun. Hey guys, we're going to play volleyball with this soccer ball since that's all we've got. But let's just have fun tonight. Since you guys are part of the experience, let's have an experience together. I mean, you're sitting here telling us you wanted things to be about you and Salah. At the same time, you're bringing in the audience. So it's not a private experience, which I think is weird because you said earlier there was supposed to be another couple, right? Right. And you decided you wanted it to be about the two of you. So you said no to another couple physically being there, and yet you're going to invite an audience of hundreds of people on this trip with you to witness everything, to talk to you. So it's like two people physically being there, talking to you bad, but an audience is okay. Maybe you said no to the couple because you didn't want to put them on camera or they didn't want to be on camera. I don't know. So yeah, you could have made this fun. There was like 100 ways you could have made this whole live fun. And if you're going to pay for the campsite, you might as well just utilize the time there the best way you can. Get all kinds of interesting footage. I could think of 100 ways that this could have been fun, but you're not a fun person.
we played a little bit, kicked it around, but hey, Toriad. We slept in the room with all of the bigger couches, but we had a nap in the AC room today because honestly, the thing with being in nature is there. Anyway, I don't know if it's nature, but there's like this rooster that wakes you up at friggin' like the break of dawn. No, and then it just like doesn't stop all morning.
5 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah. Actually, it started. I heard it just not long ago. Friggin' rooster. So it nonstop. Oh, cool, Pia. Awesome. There's no mosquitoes at all. There's no water around. There's no forest. There's no trees. But we did see a huge beetle that came in our tent. It just like walked right in, and there's like cats around like that wait for like, you know, scraps of your barbecue, and they know when dinner time is. So we've been throwing them. We threw them a cooked chicken wing.
We've already gone over this. She shouldn't be feeding cats chicken wings, especially if they've got like had garlic or onion on them, because that can be lethal to a cat. But chicken wings, chicken bones are not good for a cat. They can cause choking. They can cause internal bleeding. But Chantal's an idiot.
And the chicken neck, because we we don't eat the neck. And, you know, I Googled it first, and like cats can eat.
You know what, Chantal? Instead of feeding the cats chicken bones, what about the meat of the chicken? Wouldn't they benefit the most from that? Oh, but that would be too generous for you. Actually giving them meat versus like you're going to just gnaw all the meat off the bone and then toss them the things that you can't eat.
You know, neck bones and chicken wing bones because they're smaller. This cat just ate the whole thing, like crunch, 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 no problem.
It's probably hungry.
Rooster bees, I know they're so annoying. But Salah just tunes it out. He's like, whatever. Doesn't care about the rooster.
Lizzie says, I thought cats couldn't have chicken bones. They really shouldn't. Bad idea.
Hey,
Yeah.
me,
But knowing Shantal, her thinking is, not my cat, not my problem. If something happens to it, oh well, it's just a stray cat. What do I care?
like a lighter sleeper than that. They can't have big chicken bones, Lizzie, but yeah, think of it this way. If a cat catches a bird in the wild or a rodent, they eat the whole thing whole. Have you ever seen a video of a cat eating a whole bird? They can eat as long as the bones are small. So like chicken wing bones, neck bones.
They eat, also, babe, I think they eat mouses.
Yeah, they eat mice.
Mice.
Yeah. The plural of mouse is mice. I know English is confusing sometimes.
Why not mouses? Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just how English is. Yeah, we have the whole big campground to ourselves. Do they have water out? I don't know. We put like a little dish out, but I don't know like regularly what they
Cool Cat's Life says cooked bones are bad because they splinter. They're very dangerous. Yep.
do. For water, they must find it somewhere. They would die, you know? It's not insects, it's embers from the fire, which is going out anyways. I'll show you a little bit of the pit. It was blazing a while ago. And
the fire blast was real.
yeah, it was popping everywhere. Like they put carpet here. So like the embers were like, you know, I don't know. We should put those chestnuts on after, eh, babe? Or do you think my granny had roosters growing?
Yeah. That's another detail that, look, I'm sure Salah doesn't know about chestnuts. Over here in the US, like anybody like around Christmas time, you know that old Christmas song, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So you're supposed to roast the chestnuts on an open fire, not on charcoal briquettes. She would know that more than he would.
Yeah, I know. It's like, do roosters ever sleep in or what?
Ma'am, I used to live in Oregon, Medford, Oregon. And the place that I live was right next door to a farm. And there were two roosters that I swear that they were just trying to outdo each other. And yeah, they would start at like 4 or 5 in the morning. They would start up and not stop. That's just what roosters do. They just go off. So I would wake up to the roosters. It was funny, you know, like I dig the farm ambiance. Lived next to the farm, and there were goats, there were rams, cows, roosters. It was cool. Baby goats hopping all over the place. I enjoy the nature ambiance, though.
You know?
Can we
No.
have corn? We smashed the corn.
Yeah, we had corn already. I'm not over it. I'm just tired. Like, I think, you know, humans get sleepy after a long day. Thanks.
Chantal, you don't necessarily have to have a long day. You just get tired regardless. You're always tired. You never have any energy. Like your battery has never got a charge in it.
Yeah.
You keep it on the charger, but it never charges up.
I'm such a city gal. I really am. Honestly. Hi, Mike. Yeah, SB. It is hot. Like, I wish, like, you know, we wanted to come for anniversary, but nighttime camping is way more comfortable. Yeah. Oh, really? I had no idea people camp in the snow in the winter. I have no idea. I'm
Maybe
sure.
a few people.
Yeah, it must be more popular to camp in the summer, but maybe not. I don't know. I wouldn't want to camp in the winter, but except here. We're going to leave in the morning. Don't give up on camping. No, we're going to.
I got a feeling like she wanted to leave this night. I don't think she wanted to wait till in the morning. I think she wanted to leave this night after this live. And Salah wasn't having it. Again, for punishment purposes.
We're gonna come back, but we're gonna like, you know, camp with other people. And but the thing is like, what was I gonna say? I'm so
Nothing important.
sleepy. I forget. I lost my train of thought. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Pink.
Chantal's unfinished sentences. I remember a person coming into my tarot live with that handle, and I love it. I love it. Chantal's unfinished sentences. I laughed for about 10 good minutes over that. Whoever came up with that, well done. 2 thumbs up. That was just amazing. And it applies right now. Chantal's unfinished sentences.
Pink stars. The daytime is still really, it's like hot, especially right in the sun. You know, there's like no reprieve. So thanks, Amora. We brought a lot of water. Yeah. Scribe coat. Hot tents can have a stove. Hey, Becca, for winter camping. Actually, it might be fun to winter camp. I don't know. Hi, Jill. I really think like a couple days is good for me for camping. You know, roughing it like.
Yeah. So far, I think it's more than enough.
Yeah. I don't like not having like. I don't like. I guess I understand camping, but to some degree, I don't like. You know.
We planned before to only for one day.
Yeah.
We just like extended for a second day.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like for me, it's like weird camping because like we've come so far in civilization, and we have all these comforts in life. We have electricity, blah blah blah. To go back, like to make it, it's like a fun activity to go back in time with like But we
Wait, please stop right there. You're acting as if you're going back in time and being primitive with your camping. Ma'am, you're camping with a water source where you could just turn on a faucet and get water. You got a toilet there. You're not pooping out in the woods or out in the desert sand. You got electricity. You got an air conditioner. You're acting as if you're truly roughing it, and you're not. You've got some of the comforts there that you require. It's kind of a scaled down version, a not so nice looking version of glamping. You're not really camping.
We do have electric here, but like
electric, water. You've got a toilet. You've actually got 2 toilets. You got a water source. It's not like you're getting water from a river. What are you talking about?
Still, it's a generator. So sometimes like there was a couple times in the night it went off, and I'm like, oh no, I need my CPAP, so like
off.
Yeah, the CPAP would go off. Salah had to get up, go bug the guy to turn on the generator again. Like, it's not like if you have a CPAP machine, camping is probably, not for you. I don't know. You need electricity anyways.
And again, I don't know what was spent on this campsite. But if he really wanted to be romantic, he could have like rented a room or something that she would have preferred. He did this on purpose. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, nature and peace. Oh, excuse me. Like, okay, I don't know if I could you just camp? No phone, no internet, no electricity, just you, nature, in a tent, and you have to like completely rough it?
I could do it. I used to go out with my family camping all the time. And there was no such thing as glamping back then. Where you show up, you set up the tents with the pegs and stuff, and yeah, you're roughing the crap out of it. But I had my family there, and it was fun. Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
I can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
No. That's like, unless I'm dying, like unless it's life or death situation, survival, you have to survive. That's it.
You have to challenge yourself.
Yeah, you have. I don't know. See, that's the thing, though. We don't have to go through all that torment for nothing.
Yeah, Chantal's point of view is if I don't have to challenge myself, I won't. That's her entire problem, y'all. I mean, stepping away from the camping bees. That is her entire problem with her life. She avoids challenges. She avoids them. She doesn't say, I'm going to challenge myself and I'm going to learn about myself and I'm going to learn something new and I'm going to learn how to be more independent versus codependent. And by being independent, I can develop my own strength and confidence and security, knowing that whatever the situation is, I got this. I'm not going to be afraid if somebody else isn't around. She avoids challenges. Her point of view is, well, if I don't have to suffer, then I'm not gonna. Yeah, and you'll never grow as a person either. You'll never develop that strength because you avoid the struggles. Sometimes the struggles don't feel good, they suck, but they teach you things. Like you learn to think outside the box. You think your way around a problem, you solve a problem. They make you stronger, they make you wiser, they make you more experienced, and they give you the confidence knowing like if a rough situation happens, I know what to do. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to yell and scream in the streets. I'll take care of it. I got this. You've never had struggles, Chantal. As much as you try to paint the picture of I'm relatable, y'all. I've been through struggles. I've been through things. You ain't been through nothing. If you had been, you'd be a lot stronger and a lot wiser. You wouldn't be a big old soft whining crybaby marshmallow.
We have all the comforts. Glamping. Yeah, I don't mind glamping, like with the.
I would actually pay money to see Chantal deal with the black water tank of a camper. That would be content, y'all. I would love to see her deal with that. For those who are wondering, what exactly is that? When you have a camper, a mobile home even, you got different tanks for different that function differently. You've got your gray water tank, which is like the used water, the water that you use, but you've also got the black water tank. What is a black water tank? That's for your sewage. And if you have a black water tank, you got to be careful that it doesn't get overly full. You have to empty it out every so often. And you got to dispose of it properly. You just can't throw the sewage on the side of the road. You got to take it somewhere where you can dispose of it the right way because it is, like biohazard. So I would love to see Chantal deal with the black water tank. Let her have a real struggle. Yeah, that might teach her something.
Electricity and internet. Not me in a million years. Yeah. You did for a whole month? I could do, but I wouldn't want to. Yeah. Yeah, teardrop. It's different. It's a different type of sleep because there's weird noises in the desert. Well, I heard like some sheep and I heard like that frickin' rooster. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna find you. No. you know? Um what? Camping's illegal. I love being in nature away from everything and everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Um so anyways.
Yeah, I think Jill Williams. What if you all get stranded without a phone? Maybe it will be useful only for the emergency situations. That's all. That's it. But try it for like the whole day without phone, without any technology. You can do it, babe,
No,
at all. Okay,
I
how many hours?
could, but
How many hours you can do it? without any technology?
Zero.
I don't know. We weren't really like. I feel like I haven't been on my phone like since we've been camping. We've been like spending
Yeah,
time together and doing things, but
not more often. I noticed that.
yeah.
So Chantal, this is your time with Salah. Why don't you look excited to be spending time with Salah? Let me get this right. Let me see if I get this straight. So you found something on his phone, because we know that you weren't, this was not your friend's situation that you talked about previously. This was yours. You were just walking the line saying that was another woman's situation when you knew we knew we were talking about yourself. So you got on his phone, you found stuff that you weren't supposed to see. You got mad, you blew up, you did a video, and you wanted time with Salah because you don't like the idea of him talking to other women. Yet here he is spending time with you, and you can't keep away from your phone. You can't stay away from the internet, and you look absolutely bored and miserable. So you want to spend time with dude, but yet when you're around him, you're not doing anything. You're a boring, miserable, grumpy mess. And you wonder why he's going to other people.
Hey, Bailey.
You know, it kind of feels like this is just a feeling, Chantal. The feeling is from you is I don't want you around necessarily because I want to do things with you. The feeling is I want you around because I look at you as a possession. You are an object to me and I paid for you. And I don't want you to go wandering off and having fun because I'm not having fun. So therefore, you're not going to have fun. If I'm miserable, then I'm paying you to sit here and be miserable with me because misery does love company. You don't want him around because you've got all these things you want to do with dude. You want him around just because you don't want him to have fun, especially with somebody else. Maybe you're afraid that if he has fun with somebody else, he's going to drop you like a stone. Because essentially that's how you're acting. You're acting like a stone. You don't want to move. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to go anywhere. You're not active. You're a ball and chain.
Lizards. I think there's lizards. There's like, I don't know. A party at Chi Chi. We go glamping in our trailer. Nice. There's a TV. We were playing games. Yeah, that's kind of like, I don't know. But
the whole purpose of camping or even glamping is you're doing something different than what you would do if you were at home. What is the purpose of camping or glamping if you're going to do the exact same things camping or glamping as you would at home? The idea is to have different experiences you wouldn't normally have.
for ice, there's like up the street, like, we showed you in our video, the caravans. They sell ice and stuff like that. So we only had to stock up on ice. We went today to get ice.
Nobody cares.
But it seemed to be enough. Oh, really, Zoe? I didn't know that. No, I'll have to check it out. There's like an AC room, yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog.
There's one of her feeds in the chat. Here lies swag. Daddy says, Queen, you resemble a beach ball amongst all the sand. Feedy.
Yeah, it was a nice long one. We need a snack accountability check. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Katarina. That's another thing I can't stand is like, especially it's hot and sweaty, like there's a shower, but it doesn't work. So like there's like a little tap. So I literally had to like.
Okay, so Tracy's asking, can you take a shower there? I'm going to let her respond, and then I'm going to say something.
Bathe under this little tap. And did the job, but it's like I really want like a nice shower with all my like, body.
When do you ever take a shower? You are not a shower kind of gal. You're not a bath tub kind of gal. What are you talking about? Look at you complaining about, oh, I want a full size shower. Again, this is someone who's never struggled or thought her way around a problem. Even if you're at a campsite and you don't have a full on luxury shower, you think your way around the problem. Shantal, how is it that I'm older than you and I could think my way around this problem? Like if I went to a campsite and say the shower didn't work, you know what you do? You get a bucket of water. Because I did see a sink where water was coming out. Fill up a bucket full of water. Take it to the bathroom. Get a washcloth and either like just take the bucket and like dump the water on you, like rinse yourself down, get some of that sweat and filth and stench off, or take a washcloth, maybe get some soap, and then rinse yourself off with a bucket. How is this hard? How is this hard? I mean, even though this may be unconventional, doesn't that bathroom have a bidet? You can use the bidet hose to rinse yourself off. I mean, do what you got to do. It beats the crap out of being covered in layers and layers of sweat to the point where you feel sticky. You touch something and you stick to something. Think your way around a problem, girl. Grow up.
Body washes and everything like that. Like all of my like shower, Hey,
Well, your solution is because I don't have a full-size shower, I'm just going to stay stinky and dirty and lay on the furniture. And then when I get in the car, I'm going to be a stinky, nasty mess. And that's how I'm going home. I'm not even going to try to keep myself clean. Of course not. Because that would just be too civilized.
Dragonfly, we're going through a tropical storm right now, so we're staying indoors. Oh no, stay safe. Sorry to hear that.
Justin Bieber.
Hey Nessa, what'd she say? I'm behind. Oh yeah, thanks Justine Beezer. Hey Sanella.
The vlog was so enjoyable and I like it. It was long. You guys need to do more things like this.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we promise you guys we'll do.
And you know what? Knowing Shantal, as soon as they get back, as soon as they go back to the apartment, Chantal's not going to just walk in the door and go straight to the bathroom and like take a shower. No, she's going to be like, I'm tired. And she's going to fall onto the couch or fall into the bed just like that. She will not bathe first.
More long vlogs and more adventures. Something interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, true, Andre Marie, right? Hi, Sanella. Welcome to them. Gotta have the AC. Yeah. Now the thing is like the last time we went camping, we didn't need it because it was like not hot, but it's been hot these past couple of days. I guess we didn't pick good days, but it was our anniversary,
Yeah, so like you're a couple. If it's hot outside and you want to celebrate your anniversary, why couldn't you just talk to each other and say, hey, yeah, I know our anniversary is on this day. Why don't we just postpone it until it's not so hot? You can still celebrate it, just do it on a different day.
Hey, Cosmo Fly. Watching. Catching up on work. Nice. But we did a good.
You know what? I just had a thought. I'm not thinking. It's November. November is halfway done. Then there's December. They couldn't wait another month to do this. They had to do this now because they are really grabbing at the views wherever they can get it. My bad.
Job at like balancing out. Like before we came here, we went to a butcher, picked up some kebab meat, tikka meat.
Chicken.
We had chicken from the grocery store, 2 frozen chickens. and
Corns.
yeah. But the meat, like we finished the meat today. Today we barbecued. Yesterday we barbecued today. We finished the meat. So we have like some leftover chicken that's cooked. So we just have to bring that home. But other than that, and we shared a lot of the chicken yesterday with the cat.
No, you didn't.
Sorry, babe, I gave the cat some chicken. No, I'm kidding.
No need to be sorry.
You said you gave her chicken bones, not chicken meat.
Are you serious?
No, I mean, like, I gave them, like, I don't know, like, I gave them a wing, a neck, and then, like, I kept, like, as if we had a dog, I kept throwing her chicken, little pieces of chicken. Hey, Velvet!
That twins, by the way. That cats.
Oh, yeah, they're cute. So,
They were twins, I think, because they look the same, exactly
Yeah,
the same face,
yeah.
the same, even the color, the body.
yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. What a nice thing to say about another country. You're so cultured. That's the generator. So, like, you kind of get used to it, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of noisy.
So, like, people are asking in the chat, is Julia getting fixed? And they keep asking her that. I'm wondering what her reaction's going to be.
No, cats can eat bones. They eat birds whole. They can eat small bones. Look it up.
We did look it up. Cats should not eat chicken bones. It's bad for them.
This place rentable. Yes, it is. I'm not answering about Julia because I've said a million times when she's getting fixed, and yes, she is. That's it.
Rude.
Cats eat mice too. Yeah.
Jill said, I like generator noises.
Do you? I hate them. I really want to camp in the Middle East now. Nice. Yeah, it's really gorgeous. I love it.
So you should travel to the Middle East.
Yes. Yeah.
ASMR.
Yeah. Of course.
So, Alien Holly says animals can only eat raw bones. Cooked bones are bad and can splinter inside of them. True.
Cats can eat bones. Come on, people. Seriously. Yeah.
It's a small bones inside the wings or the neck.
She ate it whole.
Yeah. The meat
She was hungry.
with the bones, everything.
Yeah. They were really, really hungry. And she came back today, so she didn't die from the bones. And she brought a friend. But they came when we weren't barbecuing yet, so.
She brought her twin and her friend.
Yes. Stray cats eat whatever.
Okay, moving on from the cat conversation.
There goes out. Or no, who cares? Can you put the chestnuts directly on the fire, on the coals? No.
Babe, the embers will stay on until maybe 2-3 hours.
No way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shantal, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, not on the briquettes. It's so stupid. On an open fire, you moron.
Don't worry about it.
Cool. Hey, Saints. No, I couldn't find like in the store like graham crackers, and he doesn't like marshmallows.
So what? He doesn't have to eat them. What, you wanted s'mores? Of course you wanted s'mores and marshmallows. Just because he doesn't want to eat it doesn't mean you can't, right? And you eat what you want to anyway.
What I didn't say, I said he didn't like marshmallows. I don't like just eating a marshmallow like
You
cold.
are my marshmallow, babe.
Calling her a marshmallow. Ouch.
Thanks, babe.
That look, like that. He is so shading you, Shantal. He's so shading you. He's telling you without telling you how he sees you. He doesn't see you as a sexy woman that he's into. He sees you as a marshmallow. And you just said he doesn't even like marshmallows. So he's comparing you to something he does not like.
I'm squishy. No.
You blushy?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Marshmallow fluff is different than marshmallows. Totally different. Like a big cold marshmallow, it's like, and it has like that powder on the outside. I don't know. It's not the same at all.
Totally ice.
Yeah. But I like roasted marshmallows because they're soft on the inside, and that's what marshmallow fluff is. Like, people can't differentiate the texture. Like, I don't know. It's totally different. Why do people care? Like, they really remember like every single thing. Like, you said you don't like this. Like, what?
Yeah, Shantal, we all remember the stream that you did in the villa where you were dipping stuff into a jar of marshmallow fluff. That was your snack.
Roast the marshmallows. We don't know. We didn't get marshmallows. Traditionally, like I don't know. Traditionally, we roast corn and chestnuts. But like roasted chestnuts are awesome. I don't know if you guys ever had any, but
I'm so curious. Why we get marshmallow while we have you here? So
He just called her a marshmallow yet again. And he even as friends, he's not picking up on the vibe. Like, it's just the social cues are lost on him. He's not understanding, like, you know what, referring to her as a marshmallow in any capacity is just not a good idea. And she's trying to laugh it off like, hey, it's funny. No, it's not funny to her.
I'm a marshmallow. They don't have pork here. I think like some of them do, yeah. You know.
Are we really going to have an entire discussion about marshmallows? Like, this is what's going on with this desert camping bees. This is why she turned on the camera and invited people to talk to her, because they don't know how to talk to each other, nor do they know how to come up with conversations and topics that keep things interesting. This is what it is. Please.
No. That's fine, Suzanne. I don't care if people like are stuck on me not liking marshmallows. Whatever. It doesn't.
You know what, Shantal? I don't care if you like marshmallow. I really don't care. This is not something that I want to listen to a debate about.
I mean, it's just weird. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't bug me in the least.
You know what? Let's move. I don't care about the marshmallow talk. Who cares?
They are pretty good. Sarah K, Loyalty Beezer, yawn. Why are you here then? I don't know. Like,
ouch. So this person, Sarah Kate, says she's a member for 9 months, and she put like a yawn emoji. And dang, this person is saying of the emojis, this is boring. And they're not wrong. It is boring. But Shantal is going to go on the defense. Shantal, you have your YouTube channel. You put this in front of people. You want people to buy the memberships. You want them to buy the super chats. You want them to watch your videos. And of course, the people are going to give their opinion about what you do. If something is boring, they're going to say so. So this person who's been a member for 9 months, and if they're paying $5 a month and they've been paying that for the last 9 months, that means they've paid $45 to you. Right? Right. $45. 45 extra dollars just to be a member. And as a paying member, they're saying this is boring. And you're going to immediately attack this person. Let's go back.
thing, but my mom always used to get them, and yeah, I used to hate them, but now I think you're right, Teardrop. They are pretty good. Sarah K, Loyalty Beezer, yawn. Why are you here then? I don't
What a biatch.
know. Like, I'm not forcing you to stay here. I don't know. If you're bored, I mean, what did you 2-pack for dinner? We have barbecue like yesterday and today. Yeah. I know. To get their marshmallow fix.
Talking about the doggone marshmallows.
I don't care, Teardrop. Like, I don't understand people who like complain about being bored when you're here. Like, it's not. I'm not forcing you.
They're giving their opinion based on what they see. They're letting you know, the content creator, that what you're doing is boring. They are the viewer, and they're giving their input that you're being boring, that this whole stream is boring. You and Salah hyped this up. You said, oh, we're going to go camping, and it's going to be so much fun. You lied to your viewers. You said, oh, it's going to be fun. It's not fun. And your viewers, understandably, are saying, this is boring. Translation, you lied to us again. Just the way you lied when you said season 3 was going to be lit. Well, the year's almost up. It's not been lit up. It's been boring. You get people hyped up, you build up their hopes for better content, and then you never deliver. That's why they're making those comments.
Everyone happy, I guess. Wondered if they changed the recipe. Choco Easter bunny they used to be nasty. Yeah, I know. Roasted marshmallows. I was thinking of getting like roasted or like roasting hot dogs, but no, I thought it better.
Listen, Shantal, how is it, ma'am, that you sit there and you are obsessive with Salah and you're possessive with Salah and you yell and scream for him to get some alone time with you and talk to you and be romantic to you, and yet you're on a camping trip, or you were, probably back at home right now, but this is your moment to have time with him, and it's not private and it's not romantic, and you're on your camping trip talking about what? Food. You could do that at home anytime. Here is your chance to talk about different things, have different experiences. You're doing the exact same content, just in a different location, and you're not even doing it well.
Of it, you know. Yeah, when the chestnuts are ready, I'll show you. So, hi Bear. Hello. I marinated.
I hope whoever that person is, that they're a member for 9 months, after the way you reacted, they cancel their membership, because they sound like a long-time beezer. They didn't just show up and buy a membership. They've had one for quite a while. I hope they've canceled their membership.
I made my own meat, like
if they had any kind of sense, they will.
With just spices and olive oil, like the chicken. And
I don't want to hear about food. Who cares? Moving on.
Oh, really, Brooke? I'm just looking for a comment I want to answer. I'm like behind. Oh, really, Island Dragon? Thought you prefer laptop editing? Thanks, Yellow Cox. Chestnuts on an open fire. This is the second time I've had them, you know? We had barbecue. Dusting off my air hockey table and pool table. Hidden Sapphire. Oh, thank you. Happy anniversary. Appreciate your channel so much. Oh, thank you, Hidden Sapphire. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And thanks for the super
It sounds like Salah wandered off somewhere, because I don't hear him in the background anymore.
chat. Yeah, I can show you the pit. It's like just embers right now.
Yeah, he did wander off. Where'd he go? This is supposed to be their time together, right? You want to spend time with your wife, but where did he go? He just wandered all the way off.
The fire's pretty much gone. It's cold right now. It's chilly. So we're probably going to sleep really good. But like we have to be like up early to pack and get. Ugh, I hate that shit. Don't be surprised if I'm like not online for a couple of days. Hi, Allison, or just doing lazy streams when I get home because
I'm going to be honest with y'all. When she started talking about this camping trip, I honestly thought this might be a cover for her to do her visa run very early. Like, I think she started doing that because the more she jumps back and forth between Kuwait and other places and tries to come back, it gets more and more difficult. I always thought because of that she might be trying to change the dates of when she leaves and when she comes back to avoid being detected. So when they talked about this camping trip, I'm like, 2 days? Is that like a visa run? Is it a visa hop? But I'm actually surprised that she actually went on this camping trip.
I'm tired, man. Like, it felt like we had to, like, we packed our entire house.
You didn't. Stop it. You only packed 2 coolers and your CPAP. How long does that take?
Where, like, we were moving. That's what it felt like. So I'm tired. And we went to a grocery store before we came here. We saw the car loaded. Oh my gosh. We were going through the store like, okay, what else do we need? Okay, we only need water, coals, fire starters, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was just like a lot.
Well, you wanted to do this. This is what you get for wanting to spend time with him in the desert. See, Shantal, this is where you run into problems. You get this idea in your head, this romantic idea, and your mind just runs away with it. The same way that it ran away with you when you lived back in Canada. You had this idea of being in the Middle East, the fantasy life of living in the Middle East. You had all these ideas running through your head like reindeer. Your vision of the Middle East was that you were going to move there, that everybody in the Middle East was going to be just as obese as you and you would just fit right in, that Salah would just be so incredibly attentive of you. You could just lay on a couch and he would feed you peeled frozen grapes from hand to mouth and cater to your every want, your every need, and you would live in the lap of luxury. You would just be a pampered princess. You imagine that life for yourself. And you didn't stop and think about the reality of his world and your world and how they would collide. And was there enough money to make this dream actually happen? No, because you're paying for everything and you don't have that kind of big money. But you imagine this fantasy life with Salah, and then you got there and then you realized over time it's not what you thought it would be. And you still haven't learned the lesson that what you imagine up here isn't necessarily what you're going to get in real life. So you imagine this big romantic time with Salah, and it's anything but. See, that's where you gotta let reality in, and you gotta think sensibly, reasonably about what could actually happen versus what you want to happen.
A lot to buy. So we're in the store for a long time. Then we had to come here, unpack.
I don't want to hear her complaining about, oh my God, I had to go camping and it was such a big trial that I took time away from my apartment and we had to stop at the store and get supplies to come all the way out here. Save it. Save it, Shantal. Don't want to hear it. This camping trip was not forced upon you. It wasn't mandatory. It was something that you decided to do. And cry me a river about you can go where you want, whenever you like. You can go to the desert. You can go to Thailand. You can go anywhere you want, whenever you want to. And there are people in the world, they can't just pick up and leave and go camping whenever they like. They got to consider their kids, their home, their bills, their jobs. They got to get up for work every day. I don't want to hear it. Oh, pity poor me. I'm going to go out to the desert and I got to stop at the store and pick up supplies. My life is so hard. Feel sorry for me? Quit. Quit. Stop. Not hearing it. Nope. Nope.
Pack everything, set everything up, then like vlog, edit,
Oh, geez.
barbecue, clean up.
Oh my God. Like I got to sit up and edit these videos that I'm making money off of. I got to do all these things. Salah's doing all the cooking, and I just got to sit around and edit and give my fingers and thumb a workout. My life is so hard. Oh my God. How would you even make it out in the real world right now?
Everything. And like,
God forbid if you have to move your fingers and edit a doggone video that makes you money.
when I say clean up everything, the water stream in the sink is like, and it's like there's no hot water. You have to do dishes in cold water, and which grosses me right out. Like,
again, this is where being older and smarter than you works in my favor. You got to think your way around a problem. Is there not, you guys have like a kitchen there, do you not? Stupid. Do you not have a kitchen? I think you do. Is there not a stove there? And if there isn't, you have a campfire. You can't put something on the fire to put a pan of water on and heat it up so you can like wash your dishes? Oh, how did she make it this far in life? That she just can't adapt and like work her way around something. Oh, we don't have a hot water tap? Okay. Heat up some water on the stove or on the campfire. We can add that to some cold water in the sink and wash the dishes in warm water or hot water, whatever you feel. This is not hard, Shantal. Oh my God. If there was a live test, you would fail.
when I do dishes, the water is scalding. It like burns my
You don't do dishes. Quit it.
hands.
You never do dishes. We saw the state of your kitchen.
Then, yeah, it was just like the tap. You have to go like this for like 10 seconds or 15 seconds before any water comes out. And you need water. Like, you need to wash your hands every time you touch meat. You have to like, rinse things off. I don't know.
You know what? I would love it if Shantal had to rough it for at least 3 months. Put her in a situation where she did not have all of the poshy comforts. Let her sweat. Let her suffer. Let her learn things. Make her be self-sufficient. Make her grow up a bit. She needs to grow up. Because she's 40 years old, she doesn't appreciate what she has. She doesn't appreciate being on YouTube and making money in a fairly easy way. She doesn't appreciate her audience. She doesn't appreciate her life, period. She feels entitled to everything, but let her live in a hard way for 3 months. She needs a reality check, big time. She would have to adapt. She would have to think her way around a problem, and she couldn't rely on somebody else to do the thinking for her.
She platter. Ooh, I love deviled eggs, Melly. Hit the sand, not the hay. Hi, Budget Sativa Orange Pulp. Hello. You are late, but that's okay. We're having a good time, Bear. Yeah, we are. Burning embers, yeah. Yeah.
Teardrop says, just putting charcoal in a grill is enough for me. You know what, Teardrop, you and Shantal, we older ladies don't claim you. You can't sit with us. You can't. Y'all need some independence in your lives.
Yeah, I know. People people were commenting like about there's like no trees and it's like all desert. Like it's Kuwait. Like Kuwait is literally the desert. Like I don't know why people are landscape shaping. Like it's so weird. It's just like it just proves to me that no matter what I do, people are gonna bitch and complain. And you know what? Go for it. I'm like beyond giving a shit anymore.
You know, part of the reason why people make comments, Chantal, is because of the way you and Salah hype things up and you talk things up. Let's go all the way back. Remember when you were telling us about Salah, you were talking him all the way up. You were hyping him up. Oh, he's good looking and he's so successful, blah, 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 blah. You didn't tell the truth that he lived in a very simple way, in a very simple place. And so when you went to the Middle East and we saw the apartment, we were like, what is going on here? This is not matching what you told us. Like there's a history of you hyping things up to more than what they really are. Just like this whole camping trip. I mean, there it is. Oh, it's going to be lit. We're going to have fun. It's going to be romantic. It's going to be so much fun for everybody. And yet the reality does not match the hype. That's why people are commenting.
Hey, Sabrina. Yeah, he does the grilling. Check out the video. The tent's okay. Gotta hit the hay. Bye, Kiki. Lobster and wine? No wine, no. Lobster sounds good though. I haven't had that. Or like shrimp. I haven't had like that in a while. I've been eating fish, but not seafood.
We're still talking about food. Can we get off the food subject, please?
I'm exhausted. I am, because we were up. I didn't sleep great because of the rooster and the CPAP turning off all the time.
Aw, poor baby. Bless your heart.
So camping and CPAP, I don't know. Oh, they smell nice.
Like sugar and spice.
Smells like caramel or something. Yeah, like sugar and peachy. Yeah, roasted chestnuts are my gift. Yeah.
But don't tell me it's like the durian.
Oh, smells no durian stinks like crap.
This is so riveting. Hurry up, Chantal. Let's get done with this. Oh no, she's got the No, not the shisha. No. Oh no, she's smoking it. Does she ever put it away? Hold on. Oh God, it gets worse. It gets worse. She goes from smoking it to look. Look. Does she get done? Okay. It gets worse. It went from her smoking the shisha to him playing the keyboard, as if we need to hear his keyboard in the middle of the desert. We don't need Crazy Frog in the middle of the desert.
It was big. There's like big desert beetles.
Flying bugs are the worst kind. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. And there's holes in the sand. I gotta go.
Hi.
This is telling. Look where he is. Look where Salah is. This is supposed to be a romantic camping bees. He's not even sitting next to her. He is as far away from Chantal as he can possibly get. He's got the shisha, but he's on the other side of the couch.
Hey guys.
Look at him like he's like, this is my live stream. I'm just going to strike a pose over here in the corner by myself. And he's got his phone. He's not really interested in talking to her. He's got his phone. He's got his shisha. He's like, I'm just going to chill over here by myself. He's got you locked out, Foodie. he's got his little calm corner situation going on there. He's like, I'm just going to chill over here. I'm doing my thing. I want nothing to do with you. Oh my God, I'm cringing. He's even got the cushion next to him. That's deliberate. Like, I got the cushion next to me so that she can't get close to me. Like, that's a deliberate block. That's a wall. Like, if she tries to come over here and sit next to me, she's not going to get too close. She's got the camera on him, and he's not doing anything except looking at his phone and smoking the shisha. Shantal, the chemistry is off the chart, girl. Yeah, we're really all just jealous over all this.
Play Silent Hill 2. Yeah, of course, old meat. I will.
Moving
Be
on.
outside.
Yeah.
It's more cool.
Get your face out of the camera, Shantal. You're too close. It's getting creepy. Quit it.
Hi, babe.
What is that? Oh, that's chestnuts.
Babe, they smell like chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah. I love.
Okay, boring. I'm not going to sit here. Oh, no. They actually brought the keyboard. Why? No, nobody cares. Does he finish playing the keyboard? Is it over? Is it over? Can we get to the end already? Look, I don't want to torture myself any more than what I have to, and I'm not going to torture you guys either. You guys don't deserve none of that.
Whoa!
I saw your shadow.
Shit. There's too many lights. Yeah, showing the shade.
I'm just cleaning up. I'll take them to pack up the kitchen, maybe.
I blame this light because show my shadow to her.
Yeah, you didn't get me.
She's still insisting on sitting in that chair. Why? She's going to break it.
How come that plant always falls down, by the way? Do you have any idea? I don't.
Which one?
The fake plant.
Oops, from the wind.
Oh, it's so comfy. Wallah. What was that?
All right, you know what? Like, I can't. We're done here. You made me laugh today, Shantal. You really did. Thank you. So, like, I'm going to cut this off and see what else is going on with her. See if I can do some more catching up before I do other stuff today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.